Happy New Year from Channel 6.
If ever there was a name that all by itself packed a message, it is that of Brigitte Bardot. And tomorrow she turns 50. Nearly 30 years ago, her film And God Created Woman caused a worldwide sensation. Controversy raged over Bardot's provocative sexuality. Yet in hindsight, we realize it may have signaled the beginning of a changing morality. She was both hated and adored. Women wrote to her that her image had poisoned their marriages. But despite appearances of glamour, her life was also filled with pain. A former husband, Roger Vadim, once described her as suicidal. 10 years ago, after 68 films, Brigitte Bardot quit making movies. And in the years since, she has spent her time crusading for the rights of animals.
Venue de France, vous savez pourquoi? À cause du massacre des bébés phoques. Et si je fais le voyage de France jusqu'ici, c'est pas pour faire du tourisme, ni pour me faire photographier comme au Festival de Cannes.
Here are some reflections through a translator from Brigitte Bardot at 50.
First of all, it's not easy to be 50. It's not exactly fun and games. Well, I've now passed that stage because with all the time I've taken to reach it, I will have spent an entire year on it. But now, it's over and done with. I've accepted it.
Bonjour. Entrez.
The greatest luxury nowadays, the greatest luxury is isolation and solitude, even if it sometimes scares me when I am in a bad mood or a little sad or a little upset by something. But it was my choice. Men and animals were made to share our planet and live together. But man has become so dominant. Man has become king of the universe and king of the planet. He believes that he can live alone on this planet, destroying everything. For instance, I used to wear fur coats. Why? Because I didn't know at the time that when I was wearing these fur coats, I was wearing animals' cadavers. Of course I knew it, but for me it was not important at all. I thought it was beautiful, soft, and warm. So wearing a fur did not disturb me. Now that I know how animals are caught, trapped, killed, raised to be killed, I am referring to these leg hole traps everyone's been talking about. When we have a fur coat, we wear cadavers of animals. We wear cadavers, and I can't think of anything more horrible than wearing a cadaver as an adornment. I left a world where I had been a big star to go all out for animal protection. I was laughed at, ridiculed. They said that I was doing it for publicity. But my God, if there is anyone in the whole world who doesn't need publicity, it is I. I have always refused publicity. It's always come to me despite myself, and I am not the kind of person that would seek publicity because of suffering animals. How horrible, my God. How can one imagine such a thing? Therefore, I left a world in which I was a queen to join a circle in which I was a human being like everyone else and was ridiculed from the start. Well, we live in a very harsh, very frightening time, and also very sad, and I don't like it. I don't know what I'm doing here now, but I don't think I was meant to live in this century. I am not made for things audiovisual, electronic gadgets, airplanes and all that. I was made for much simpler, much more human things, for things which are on man's scale. I live with very little money, but I give a lot of it to animal shelters, to people who need it, to unhappy animals. But my own life is a good life, if you catch my meaning. I think it has a real direction, that my life will have served a tremendous cause if I ever succeed at anything in the 50 years I have left to live.
If you want to give me a very good present for my birthday, please help always animals to survive in life and help me to do my job with them. That's all, I think. But it would be a very, very fantastic present for my birthday.
You know, I have the feeling that she does not miss the glamour and the publicity. To me, the big difference in her life now is that she's doing what she wants to do. Where 30 years ago, when she was 20, she was being exploited by chauvinists and opportunists.
So you think she's happier now?
I think it seems that way to me.
You see, maybe I'm looking at it from the woman's point of view, but remembering that last year she tried to commit suicide on her birthday, I feel there's great sadness. She can relate to animals, but not to the vicissitudes of life anymore.
Yeah, that may be true, but I think she's genuine in her love for the animals, and she has a cause.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
All right, next on the program, an art rich in tradition. Bell makers in communist Poland fulfill a need for people in America. Sylvia Chase with the story of A Bell from Home, right after this.